comfortable in listening, okay, whatever people are talking to each other. So when we listen to them, we think that, oh my god, this is also very easy, because whatever they are saying to each other, we are easily understand. It means we are very comfortable in listening. But the problem is same thing when are we are going to say something, so that time we fumble. Why? Because only we are listening, so we are very comfortable in listening, but we are not practicing. That's the origin why when we go in front of others to speak English, so we fumble. We think in our mind that, oh my god, I think like this, but when we speak it, that time we think, oh my god.
It has been
Yes, my name is Basudev Murmu.
okay. So, hi Basudev, how are you doing so far?
Yes, ma'am, I am doing great. You tell me, what about you? How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. So, yes, and I'm happy to connect with you because it's our like very first time we are connecting. So, would you mind to introduce yourself?
Yes, yes, definitely. Why not? Because we are meeting for the first time on video call, and this is very important for introduce ourselves. So I'm going to introduce myself. So as I told you, my name is Basudev Murmu, and I am talking to you from Jamta city in Jharkhand. Talking about my educational qualification, I have got bachelor degree from Dumka University. And if I tell you about my hobby, so I like playing football a lot, and apart from it, I like listening to the music. Nowadays, I do run a YouTube channel. The name of the channel is Learn English with Basudev. I am working on it so that I can improve my spoken English. Yes, that's all about me. Thank you.
Good to know about you. And let me introduce myself first. Okay, so my name is Sweta. I am from Delhi and I'm a homemaker. And other than that, I hold my B.Ed BCom degree. And yes, I and like you, I'm also a part-time YouTuber where I post the video related to conversation English conversational video and some uh, some solo video as well.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, if I talk about my hobbies, so I love to cooking, traveling, yes, and I also love to engage myself with English content because nowadays I'm learning this language, so I just want to busy myself with this stuff. That's a bit from my side. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Great to hear about you as well. Okay, so there is any particular reason for that you are learning, or just you want to talk to anyone in English? What is the main reason?
Yes, I think there is a reason I want to learn this language because I love this language and I really want to be a fluent speaker. And second thing is I am a mother of two kids, so I just give the uh, good like English environment at my home. So that's why I'm working on my communication skills. And what about you?
Yes, yes, same thing. By the way, there is a particular reason for me as well. Actually, I am preparing for SSC examination. So if I able to crack that, so I will have to face the interview in English language. Due to that, I will have to learn this language. And apart from it, there is personal reason that if I go abroad in future, so I need to talk in English over there. So that's the reason I'm learning.
Oh, nice. So yes, you like how long have you been learning this language?
Yes, I think I have completed 1 year, more than 1 year.
Okay,
By
1 year.
And
So
normally, if I for the YouTube journey, so I have completed 8 month
hmm, okay.
YouTube journey.
So
Okay,
like
by
how did
Mhm.
you get this much fluency? Like what did you do in your daily like activity and how did you improve this much language?
Yes, yes. By the way, I need to improve more and more as well. Even I'm thinking that even I'm a beginner learner. So definitely, when you talk to the person or the people or co-learner again and again, I mean, in a day, 3 times, 4 times. So in this way, you can improve your fluency, right? And if I talk about the grammatical mistakes, so you need to follow some basic rules. You need to study grammar portion as well, so that you can speak with accuracy as well. So accuracy, for accuracy you need to study grammar as well. And for fluency you need to talk every day, how many hours you can devote for English, so that much you can improve yourself. So it totally depend on you how much you wanna devote for English language. Yes.
Yes, how much you can indulge yourself with this environment. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Then, mm,
Yes, yes. The people,
yes,
we people on complain this thing that okay, how many days or how much time it will take to get into fluency. So we normally we can't say, you can't tell me about my fluency, right? Because it is totally depend on me how much I'm going to devote myself for this. So according to that, it depends person to person. By the way, okay.
yes.
By the way, for a homemaker, maybe you have maybe family person. So do you get enough time to practice this language?
Yes, I get like my leisure time 2 or 3 hours in a day. So that time, that leisure time, I use to enhance my language, and I do activity related to English so that I can improve as well. Like you told, for accuracy, you need to work upon like some basic grammar part or like a sentence structure, and
Mm-hmm.
if you want to really enhance your English, then you also need to work on like vocabulary, because if you start speaking, so sometimes we run out from your vocab. So you just need to learn, and also we need to apply whenever you have a conversation. Then you try to apply that vocabulary in your conversation. Otherwise it's become useless, because you grab lots of materials, bunch of materials you have in your mind, and but you like lots of people they don't speak, they don't practice their output. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why they, yes, they feel sometimes when they start speaking, then they stuck, and then they think, oh my god, I can't speak because the words is not coming out. So this
Yes,
is the problem, is because we all materials in our mind, but we can't able to express, right? So that is
mm,
the thing we need to practice every day. Like we should be a consistent
yes.
speaker.
By the way, first of all, if there is a way, if there is a will, there is a way. If you have this mindset, so you can learn anything as well. By the way, practice makes a man perfect. If you have time, if you are trying to practice, so definitely. Otherwise, we are very comfortable in listening. Okay, whatever people are talking to each other. So when we listen to them, we think that oh my God, this is also very easy, because whatever they are saying to each other, we are easily understand. It means we are very comfortable in listening. But the problem is same thing when are we are going to say something, so that time we fumble. Why? Because only we are listening. So we are very comfortable in listening, but we are not practicing. That's the origin why when we go in front of others to speak English, so we fumble. We think in our mind that oh my God, I think like this. But when we speak it, that time we think oh my God, I am unable to speak. Why? So because lack we due to lack of practice. If you practice regular basis, so definitely whenever you speak when you are needed, so definitely it will come on your brain surface, and automatically you can speak it out loudly as well.
Yes, yes, because listening is a very easy task. Yes, like if you are working, if you are doing any chores like household chores, then you that time you should prefer to listen only, because you can do two work at a time. Like you can listen and you can also do your work. So that is very convenient activity for every people. That's why people prefer to listen more and more, and they just want to put in like bunch of materials in their mind. But when that time comes, like speaking, so that time they start fumbling, and they start uh, like stucking due to, I think, less practice.
Yes, 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 definitely. By the way, there is another Sweta as well. So, do you know her? She is also very famous on YouTube. Maybe you know or not. I don't know. She
Yes,
is from maybe
Bangladesh. Yes. No, not Bangladesh. She is from
West Bengal.
Jalpaiguri, West
Yes,
Bengal. Jalpaiguri.
yes, yes, yes,
Yes, I know. I think in this group, two or three Shwetas. Okay. So,
yes, yes. By the way, today I get to know that there are two Sweta. I don't know
so
another one.
I myself found two or three Shweta in this group.
Oh my.
Yes, yes,
Yes. Okay. By the way, I would like to ask another question to you. Okay, so
yes,
if I ask that, okay, definitely for improving our language, environments matters a lot. Okay, so
yes.
the people are belong to village area. So how or for everyone you can consider. So how can they create their environment to speak English?
Okay, so I think it's a way nowadays it's easier ever than before. Because if
Mhm,
we talk about 10 years back, so that time there is no environment and no social media especially. But
mhm,
yeah, at this time we can't excuse like how can create our like atmosphere, because we are talking here but we don't know each other. Yes,
mhm.
even
Yes, yes.
we able to communicate. Why? Because there is a social media and there is a
Mhm,
plethora of platforms or tools are available. So we can't make excuses like we don't have atmosphere. So we just create your atmosphere. You surround yourself with those kind of people. But that can be online or that can be offline. Because
mhm,
nowadays everyone just they are I think starving to learn this language, and everyone just have the dream. Okay, one day I will be a fluent speaker. Yes.
mhm, mhm.
So no matter if you go outside, like in your market area, so you can speak. There is a plenty of peoples available, and
Mhm.
you don't have offline partner, then you can find online. So
Yes, I totally agree with you. Why? Because nowadays in this era, we can't say that we are not getting the partner or we are not getting the environment. This is totally wrong. Why? Because already if you have a smartphone, so it means you have a world in your pocket, right? Suppose what I do for this, usually I also belong to rural areas. So whenever I go outside, okay, over there I try to make solo content as well. Suppose by looking at any place, by taking any particular topic, okay, try to speak related to that few sentence or 10 sentence like this. So I think this is also very important or very crucial for improving. Why? Because that is your own particular or your own video. Okay, so whatever you are able to see around you, so by looking at them you can see everything. Okay, and nobody is there to tell you that you are making grammatical mistakes or you have hesitation. Nothing, only just comes whatever comes in your mind, just speak it out loudly, right? So in this way you can break, you can remove your hesitation as well. Okay, so and
yes,
apart from in this Skype app also plays a vital role here, because through this application I have made a few friends. Okay, so offline also I try to call them. So in this way
okay,
I created in my environment nowadays. So I wouldn't say that I am not getting, so I can say that nowadays I am getting the environment.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. In this way we are also putting lots of thing in our unconscious mind, like if you start making some sentence structure in related to your surrounding, then you get to know actually. If you don't know about that particular object, then you try to search on googles, and lots of things are there, applications are there, we can find out there, and then we can try to speak in a right way. Yes. So we just need to be aware. Yes, and we just need to if you have some desire, like burning desire to learn, then you can find out all these things.
Yes, desire, and you can see we need to be a hardworking person as well. Okay, everything is available. Okay, we are aware about this as well, but the problem is we are not going to do the things for this. Okay, whatever we are required for. Okay, if you are able to do these things, so easily we can receive the things, otherwise it is difficult normally.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. And no one, looks your deed. They all look just, uh, they don't look your, words. They just want to look your deeds, what you are doing, and are you capable to speak, and
Mm,
how how did you learn this? No one can good like no one can ask you how,
mm.
but it's all depend in your on yourself. You how can you learn, and what way you can find, it's all depend on yourself.
Yes, yes,
So
yes. By the way, most of the people I have heard saying like that person that they think that I know grammar, I know everything, I can understand, but the problem is that I can't speak English. And for those, what happens maybe they are only improving their grammatical portion. Okay, after that they maybe they are not practicing. This is the why they are unable to speak sometimes. So definitely practice is very very important.
actually, na, when we talk about some tutors or mentors, then they always give their suggestion. We should need to work on four pillars. There are four pillars of English language. So we should equally give important, because while you are learning, so if you are doing only two thing like two activity, then you can't reach on your level. But
Mhm,
if you start doing all these four pillars, then you can able to enhance your spoken English, and how much you want to do, where you want to do, like
mhm.
but if you are doing only one or two, so that time it is quite difficult to improve yourself.
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. Why? Because sometimes if anyone speaks, normally listen and speak, it is enough for him as well. But when we are working on four pillars of English language, so definitely you will improve to a great extent, right? When you read
Yes.
the thing, automatically you will come across with new vocabs, new structure, and same thing. When you are using on your spoken, so it will boost your confidence, boost your spoken English, right? And when you write, so at that moment you are thinking something, so it will increase your thinking power. After that,
Mm.
listening, you can observe the things how they are, how native speakers speaking, how they are pronouncing this word in this way. And after that, just you need to apply all the things in your spoken class, spoken English. So in this way, you can improve easily.
Yes, in initial period, listening is also a powerful skill. Like when you start listening and when you start understanding the how native speakers are like speaking, and you can understand their speech, then you can. It says like you reach a certain point where you don't need to any teacher. You just need to focus on your self, and work
Mm,
upon work on that. Yes. Yeah. So first, like in initial period, listening is very powerful, like a skill. So first, when you are going to start your journey, so you need to input some material in your brain. Then after then, your second steps would be like speaking. Yes.
mm,
Then you start speaking, and gradually you should start work on your basic grammar, or like pronunciation, your body language, your facial expression.
mhm.
So all these things are there. So we should start step by step. Yeah.
By the way, nowadays, we have only one challenge, that is spoken English. Okay, if we improved one, so gradually you can work on your confidence level or your appearance or your behavior, all the things. Because in interview room, all the things are very necessary. If you are able to speak in English, but if you are not a good person, like your appearance is not good, your interviewing behavior, all these things are not good though, so they are not going to select you. So okay, after first of all we need to improve our spoken language. After that gradually need to work on all the things.
Yes, yes. It's
Mm.
it like all this area you need to work, and then you can reach your high. Yes. Okay, so now I think the video we should wrap this video, otherwise
Okay,
it will be very long. Okay, so
video is getting very long.